A warm welcome to one and all. Today let's discuss about sources and types of municipal solid waste. Myself Dr. V. Garvin Sharmila, Associate Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. First, let's see about what is municipal solid waste. Solid waste is nothing, it's a waste that is generated or accumulated from different location and are produced from different area. So this waste are usually generated in higher amount due to the excess increase in the population. Since excess increase in the population leads to the excess consumption of the product, which leads to the increased generation of the waste. So due to this huge and different types of solid waste produced every day, this creates an alarming problem of their disposal. So the solid waste management involves various management activities such as generation, storage, collection, transport, reuse, recycle, processing and disposal. So on adopting any of these techniques, the techniques must be under economically and environmentally safer zone. So usually the waste generated are to be collected from each and every sources by different method of collection techniques and are treated in an efficient and eco-friendly method. The waste usually produced is about 300 million times. It was getting multiplying each and every day. One such example is United States, which was generating 11 billion tons of solid waste, which is record for the proper disposal. So this municipal solid waste usually consists of household waste, demolition debris, as well as sanitation residues, waste from the street, kitchen refuses, paper appliances, paint, cans, batteries, etc., which are produced from the different society, and they do not generally produced from the first user itself. So this heterogeneous collection of huge amount of waste need to be discharged or managed in an efficient way to avoid the accumulation of industrial, mineral and agricultural waste products. So the increment in the waste generation is mainly focused because of the urbanization and the lifestyle changes. This pie chart details the various composition of the waste that are generated daily. Usually it was found that the food waste is a high part. Food waste and the paper waste is one of the holds higher percentage, which is one of the major industrial sector generating more amount of byproduct waste. Then let's see about sources from which the waste has been collected. So I already said the waste has been collected from the different sources, from the packaging sector, from the grass clipping sector, furniture preparation areas, in the clothing sector, bottle, kitchen, refuses, waste. These are all produced by the different societal peoples, and this waste usually of organic as well as the inorganic substances. So each and every day these waste has been collected and it was landfilled. This is an ancient technique of managing the waste. So the improper disposal of waste in the landfill may lead to the foul smell. So in order to avoid this, the waste which was collected from the east sector must be treated and stored in a proper way. This term as this type of knowledge must be provided to the public authority or the managing sector to create the importance of managing and bringing the waste in a proper efficient management process. So at first stage of managing the process, the proper classification and the source of generation of the municipal solid waste must be determined initially. First, classification. This is the source-based classification. The source-based classifications are residential, commercial, institutional, municipal, industrial, agriculture and open area source. While we are considering the residential sources, it is usually generated from the dwellings and apartments, and it consists of leftover food, vegetable peels, paint, clothing, etc. Commercial sector also contain the leftover food, glasses, metal ashes. These are generated from the stores, restaurant, complexes, hotels, motel, auto repair shops, etc. Then the institutional waste. The institutional waste are generated from the public building, administrative or the educational sectors and the trustees, where the paper, plastic, glasses are highly generated um, from this type of institutions. In the municipal sector, dust, leafy material, building debris, treatment plant residual sludge are existing from due to the activity, municipal activities like construction of building, management of wastewater, landscaping, etc. While we are considering the industrial sector, it focuses on the demolition and construction waste, hazardous waste, ashes, processing waste, product waste due to these are all the waste which are generated due to the various industrial activities. Agriculture sector includes the spoiled food grains and vegetables, agriculture remains. These are generated most commonly from the vineyards, farms, orchids, etc. The open area is nothing, the area waste that was dumped as such in the street, alleys, park, vacant lot, playground, beaches. The people used to consume their consumable and they dispose their paper waste as such without any proper without throwing those waste in a proper dustbin or the container. So this type of waste are classified as the open area waste. These are some of the origin of waste: mining, agriculture industry, forestry, household, commercial, government bodies, construction, demolition, wastewater treatment. So and their composition has been given. Type-based classification. The type-based classification is mainly done based on the physical, biological, chemical characteristics. So, first is the garbages. The garbages mainly refers to the waste which was generated by due to the animal and the vegetables, due to the improper handling, sale or storage, preservation, cooking, serving food. So these garbages waste are highly contain highly rotting or the putrescible organic matter that produces bad odor which attracts the rats and other vermin. So therefore special attention must be provided for the storage and handling and disposal of waste. Ashes and residue. These are the substances usually obtained from the burning of woods, charcoal and other combustible matter. These produced in the large quantities and are highly utilized for the generation of power plant and factories and are mainly classified as the industrial waste. This ash consists of fine powdery residue, cinders, clinkers, small piece of metal, glasses, etc. Combustible and non-combustible waste. These wastes are generated from the household, institutional and commercial activities, usually contain food waste and are highly putrescible in nature. These combustible matter consist of, while the combustible matter consists of paper, cardboard, textile, rubber, and all the such matter comes under non-combustible matter such as glass, crockery, tin, aluminium can, ferrous and non-ferrous material, dirt. These are all comes under the combustible and non-combustible waste. Bulky waste in the sense the waste which are generated from the larger household appliances such as refrigerator, washing machine, etc. This cannot accommodated in the normal storage container, so it requires special collection mechanism. Street waste. These wastes are generated from the street walkways, parks, vacant plot, etc. The major reason for spreading this type of waste is public, because they are because in this developing countries like India, most of the waste are thrown as such without any proper management or without any proper awareness regarding the solid waste health impact. Then the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. And the biodegradable waste includes the waste which are consist of organic content and are usually the leftover food and vegetables, fruits, etc. and also the kitchen wastes. Non-biodegradable waste usually consist of the inorganic and recycled material in the form of plastic, glass, cans and metals. Usually the biodegradable waste requires approximately 10 to 30 days or some materials require 1 year for degradation. But in case of non-biodegradable waste, it requires 100 to 500 years or even 1 million years, such as the plastic bags all requires to get degraded. So the proper management is very important prior to the disposal. Abandoned vehicles, that means the automobile which was not working in a proper way, is considered to be abandoned vehicle. The scrap value of the metal and the collector value will be variable. This must be taken into consideration during this management of process. Construction and demolition waste, the waste which was generated as a result of construction, repair, demolition of houses. Usually it contains the earthy stone, concrete bricks, lumbers, electrical wire, etc. Farm waste, due to the due to the diverse agricultural activity, the farm waste will be generated, planting, production of milk, harvesting. So the disposal of animal waste and the farm waste become a critical one, since it may leads to bad odor and it was readily induces the pathogenic effects. Hazardous waste is a waste which is derived from the industrial, institutional, consumer activities. These are very dangerous to the environment as well as the human health. These are classified as the solid waste and are confined in a solid container. Effective management must be necessary to treat the hazardous waste, hence proper storage must be required. Sewage waste, these are the solid product which is obtained from the wastewater treatment plant. These are mostly organic, as well as the proper treatment of this raw and the treated sewage must be well monitored, should be well monitored. So inorganic fractions such as raw sludges can be removed by means of grit or excel, which is separated during the preliminary stages, and the putrescible material with organic content consists of the pathogen which must be treated in a proper way. After the proper treatment, this residue which is remained of can be used as a manure as well as for the soil conditioner. Thank you.